We all have certain reasons to why we do things. These certain reasons are what makes us or breaks us within humanity. Everything that we deal with in today's life is something that we live with on a daily basis. To just basically say how much you want to do something or be somewhere or have this or have that is like basically saying you want to achieve. But when you feel so close to something that you can just feel it, it's just like having a rip from you without any reason or wrong. Some people will say it's not meant to be this way, as others will say it is meant to be that way. Sometimes when somebody says it's not meant to be that way, it's because they're being selfish within their own feelings. Their own feelings are like suppressed emotions that they have problems with themselves. They want to take it out on you. When you deal with certain situations like these, it's just basically stating that you're better off without that person or that. When somebody says it's not you, it's me, it's the same thing as saying it's you. Especially when you go around telling somebody that you care, but then in the long run, the true colors come out, and that you really don't. It's just a process that we all go through. If you really do care for somebody or something or whatever the case may be, try listening to that person or opening your heart to what's there instead of just saying, look, it's enough. Because when you do this, yes, you may say it hurts you, but it cuts deeper than a two-edged sword going into your spine. Um, I guess what I'm trying to say is never be misleading to others because in doing so, you're just causing not just your reputation, but everything that you believe in to come crumbling down around you because it's just like taking a person's breath away and not letting them breathe because you have to have it the way you feel the way it should be. And when you feel this way, that's selfishness. When you don't consider to somebody else's feelings, that's selfishness as well. It's like saying that, look, you're not good for me. You're not the way I want. You're not. This situation isn't the one I wanted. It's not about what you want. It never is. But to say that, but to what am I trying to say? But to basically go out there and state that you do care and that and now saying like in your heart you feel that it's not meant or whatever. I mean, you gotta have a recheck yourself on these things. You can't just be selfish and just go around and say, look, it's got to be my way or no way at all. That's not how life is. But I'm sitting here in front of you right now, thinking to myself, wondering if I should continue to do this thing or not. I really just don't know. I mean, it'll be selfish of me to just give up. And it's very selfish to those who gave up. So you may get mad about my words. Frankly, I don't care. It's my words, and I'll speak them however I choose. I help others; they help me. Vice versa. It's an ongoing cycle, but it doesn't mean that anybody has a right to play with your emotions because they think that it's their right to do so. They say, "How about my feelings?" But I say, "How about mine?" It's like this. It's like certain people go from one point and appreciate your feelings, but then spit in your face right after. It's just like saying, "Hey, look, I got what I wanted. I succeeded. I wanted to destroy. I seek to destroy, and that's what I got." People, everybody needs to recheck themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just to like push yourself away from this thing or person or what have you. It's the same way of saying that I think I'm better because I'm not there with that thing, I'm not there with that person, blah, blah, whatever. It's basically stating that we have no reasoning to be holding on when this other person or thing is just taken away from us because they want to be selfish or it just breaks. It's not the way things should work. God didn't put us here just because we believe that we got to hurt each other, or just basically because we believe that we need to be the better person. He put us here just to help each other, not to just be like, "Hey, look, you're better looking than me. I'm better looking than you. Whatever. I got this. I got that." It's not like that. It's a contest. It needs to stop. This contest is nothing but destruction within humanity. If you so much feel for somebody or for something, don't lie about it. Because when you do, or when you say that you did, you really truly did, blah, 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 when you actually care, just to have something that's ripped from you so much you want to appreciate it more than what you have. We're not perfect. However, if you want to be loved the way that you want to be loved, bring your love to that stature instead of just being, "Look, I want this. It's going to be my way, or it's not going to be at all." That's not how it works. These people are confused with it. They are more confused with it because they have no realization of how it truly is. You can be like one of these best Christians or best whatever you want to call it and still be blinded. Having somebody love is not being blinded. It has everything to do with how you see yourself. It has everything to do with how you see yourself. Because when you let something get you down so much to where you say, hey, I'm giving up, that means you give up on yourself. You don't give up on the person, you give up on yourself. It's ignorant to justify such bull because you don't like the way things are going. Let me tell you, it's not about how you feel. It's not always about that. Because the way you feel can be selfish. Say, like, put it this way. Say, like, if a child went out to go to college and the parents have all the money in the world to support and help them. However, they do not help them at all. They say, go out there and fall on your face. That's being selfish. When you meet somebody and want to succeed with them, and then they say they love you, blah, blah, blah. And then just out of nowhere, of course you would suspect it. However, out of nowhere, they just pull themselves away just because they think they're right. That's being selfish. Recheck yourselves, and in time, I hope things go better.